Hello, welcome everyone. In this video, I'm also going to go over to find out the x and y-intercept of the equations of the line. So we have equation of the line given, which is f of x equals 2x minus 4. So first, I'm going to go ahead and change that into a standard form, the one that is very familiar. Instead of f of x, I'm going to write y equals 2x minus 4. All right, so now we have a standard form of a linear equation where we know the slope and we know the y-intercept. So this is the slope right here, m, and this is the y-intercept. Okay, so from here we automatically know m and the y-intercept. So y-intercept is 0, negative 4. Okay, the next thing we have to know is to find is what is the x-intercept in this equation. So for the x-intercept, we know that x-intercept is the point where the graph of the line is going to cross the x-axis. So there's going to be some x value and the y value is going to be 0 at that point. So x-intercept is the point anywhere on the x-axis where the graph is going to cross the x-axis. So it could be here, could be here anywhere. Okay, so x-intercept could be a positive number and a negative number depending on where it is. Either it's on the negative side of the x-axis or is it on the positive side of the x-axis. Similarly, the y-intercept, it could be positive, it's above 0. If it's below 0, then it's going to be a negative number. So we have either positive or negative x and y-intercepts. So we already know that the y-intercept is a negative 4, so graph is going to be crossing the y-axis below this, below 0 right here, so around 4. And the slope is positive, so we know that the graph is going to move up. If it was a negative slope, the graph would be moving down like this way, or this way right here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and solve for the x-intercept. We already know the y-intercept. Let's solve for the x-intercept. So at x-intercept, the y value is going to be 0. So we plug in 0 equals 2x minus 4. All right, we just plugged in this point into this equation right here. And then we go ahead and simplify this. We add 4 on both sides. So we have 2x equals 4. And then we divide both sides by 2 to solve for x. Because it's 2x, so we have to divide by 2. So this is 2, so x equals 2. So our x-intercept is 2, 0. It would be around here, 2, 0. This is our x-intercept. And the y-intercept is negative 4 right here. 0, negative 4. All right, and the graph would go up more like this because it's a positive. So it would go up like that. All right, so that's how you find the x and the y-intercept of the equation of the line. Now let's go ahead with the next example. We have g of x equals negative 3x plus 6. Now first I'm going to change into the standard format that we know, y equals negative 3x plus 6. So instead of like writing a function like g of x, I put a y, which is the standard normal form of the linear equation. Now here again, we know the m is equal to negative 3. So it's a negative slope line. Instead of going up, it's going to be going down with a slope of 3. And the y-intercept is 6. So this is your y-intercept. Okay. It's positive 6, so it's going to be crossing the y-axis at positive 6. Okay, so this is 0, 6. That's your y-intercept. Okay. Now, the only thing that's missing now is the x-intercept. So the x-intercept is the point x, 0. We solve for this x value. We plug this point into this equation. The y value is going to be 0. So 0 equals negative 3x plus 6. And then we go ahead and simplify this where we subtract 6 on both sides. So we have negative 3x equals negative 6. And then we go ahead and divide by negative 3 on both sides to solve for x. So x equals negative 6 divided by negative 3 is going to be 2. So your x-intercept is 2, comma 0, which would be right here, this point right here. All right, so this is 2, comma 0, x-intercept. All right, and the graph of the line would look like it would come down like that, right there. All right, so that's how you solve for the x and the y-intercept of a linear equation, which is given to you. Hopefully this helps.